Have you been wondering why the world feels so divided? Everywhere you turn, religion, culture, politics, people seem to be standing on completely opposite sides of every conversation. And somehow we're caught in the middle of arguments we didn't even start. It's exhausting. And honestly, it can feel almost impossible to join the conversation. People have picked their version of the truth. They've selected which facts matter most to them and built an entire worldview from just those pieces. But here's the thing. You can't see the whole picture if you're only holding a few puzzle pieces. To truly understand what's happening, you need the full image. And sometimes the missing pieces, the ones that complete the story, are ignored, labeled as lies, or just never even seen at all. So, why is that? What's really going on? I believe we're going through a massive collective paradigm shift. One of those rare moments in history when how we see the world begins to fundamentally change. If you look back, humans have always lived in fairly separate groups. Culture to culture, people interacted very little. And when they did, it was slow. Maybe one traveler, one messenger, maybe a group over time. But even then, new ideas were treated as novelty, not transformation. That separation allowed people to stay inside their bubbles. But that's not where we are anymore. Technology has completely changed the landscape. We have generations now who have been raised in totally different realities. We can talk to people across the world instantly. We can see each other's lives, cultures, and beliefs without borders. Language barriers, time zones, even distance, all of that is dissolving. And through that connection, we're realizing something powerful. We're not all that different. We all want to care for our families. We all want to feel useful, to be seen, to matter. We all have hopes, dreams, and fears. And when we really see that, when we really feel that, it becomes impossible to keep believing that any one group of people is more chosen or more worthy than another. That's the shift. That's the change. And here's the hard part. Paradigm shifts are uncomfortable. The ego resists them. The mind holds tightly to what it knows, even when that knowing no longer fits. It's not just a new idea. It's a new foundation. And that is terrifying for a lot of people. So when it feels like there are countless perspectives clashing all around us, what might really be happening is this. There are people who have already shifted, people who are working on it, and people who are refusing to, perhaps for now. And as much as we want to, we cannot force anyone to make that leap. That's not how transformation works. All we can do is live the shift, be the evidence, and trust that others will open their eyes in their own time, or not. The truth is, we've been through this before, and we will again. Humanity always evolves in stages. Maybe just knowing that can help us offer a little more compassion. Maybe it helps to remember that resistance is part of the process, but so is breakthrough. Some will see the change and move with it. Some will dig in deeper, and some will quietly shift later because they saw how you lived through it. We were all given the gift of free will, and that includes the choice to open our eyes or not.